here at the Under Armour Brand House in Boston with Sharon Lokedi. I guess we're 2 days out from your first Boston Marathon.
Yes.
How does that feel to be here in Boston?
I'm honestly very excited that I'm finally here. I missed it last year, but it's like it feels good. It feels good to be here, and I'm really excited, and I'm looking forward for Monday, and I hope it goes well. The weather seems to be really good, so that's a plus.
Obviously, the last couple of years have been pretty amazing for you. I think back to your days at Kansas and seeing you win in New York, just like that transition for you over those couple of years. How do you look at that and view what you've been able to do in that short time?
I think from college, I think it was really good, just to see the improvement and just every year getting better. And then after college, I think it was just trying to figure out what works better. And honestly, I'm really glad that went to the marathon running, and it got so much better, and we were doing so well. And I'm really excited to keep the momentum going. It's not easy, but it's a lot of hard work, a lot of just believing in yourself and putting in the work. And I'm happy that at the end of it, it gets you get good results, and it just motivates you for what's coming up next. So.
With the win in New York, sometimes those are hard to come by. But the next year, you were fighting for another win. So what has helped you be so consistent at this level these last couple of years?
I think it's just about the confidence and trusting in yourself, because I honestly think that sometimes it's not easy to always make sure that, but also just trying to maintain that and work on the small things and make sure that you don't change the things that work for you the first time, and just keep working on those and maybe improving every time. I think it's been really good so far, and I'm honestly I'm glad that I get to keep doing that and just keep getting better and still training with the same people and still doing the same things. And it's too much doing the same thing over and over, but I feel it's better because it's consistency with time. So I like that, and I'm really glad that so far it's been here, and we get to see how Mondays goes. I hope it goes well, and I'm really positive and very excited. Yeah.
When you say the small things, what are there any small things that you would call out and maybe recommend to others that are looking up to you and say, these are some key things that I've focused on that have really helped?
I think it's just been just doing the same. I think it's the training, just making sure that I'm not overdoing it, and just making sure that you're doing enough, and also listening to your body, because I think that's the number one thing that sometimes you get too excited and you want to do so many things. It's I want to do a lot of mileage, or I want to do all this stuff. Just making sure you're listening to your body. I've also been really focusing on my nutrition. I feel for some time it's you can do things and you're oh, I'm training too much. Just making sure that you're having enough things, enough food, enough water, enough recovery, and don't limit it. Don't limit to yourself, because you're running so much, you need the energy back. So making sure that you're focusing on your nutrition and hydration and recovery. I think recovery is the best thing, because it's now, because you're running so much, you also need to recover as much as you're doing it. And I tend to sleep I tend to take 2-hour naps. Yeah, so
that's great.
Because it does, honestly, I feel it's changed a lot for me. Massage and roots and all this stuff, just making sure that I'm taking care of those things. I feel it's been a big key thing in my training.
You're on a very short list of consideration for Kenya for the Olympics marathon.
Yeah.
What is it like to be on that list of names with some obviously big names? And then obviously here, there's a performance I assume that you need to be thinking about.
Yeah.
What is that like?
Honestly, I never imagined that I would be there. In my wildest dreams, I thought if I do, I'll probably be in when I was training, I thought I would make it when I was doing track. And, when it comes to the marathon, I'm it's Kenya. It's never easy, but it's just been and just to be among those women and be among the short lists that are going to the Olympics, it's I'm very excited, and I'm very like, I think that, if all goes well on Monday, I'm gonna be really like, and I feel so strong. I'm just gonna, because then it's like, it depends with how we run this Monday and how we run and how people run in London.
Yeah.
And I'm very positive, and I think there's a lot out there for us to do and to make that team. So, I'm very positive.
Any game plan for this course?
Honestly, I'm new, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, I just think it's just about like just being with people and just being able to like interpret or like make sure that I'm making the moves and all that stuff, and being able to like, stay in it and pay attention, and as it goes, and make it like, if it's getting better or like getting whatever, just making sure that I'm being aware of the moves and all that stuff. And I don't know it's like, it's so different, it's so new for me, so I'll just go with the flow.
Well, enjoy it out there, and we wish you the best of luck, and we'll be rooting for you.
Thank you, I appreciate it so much.
Thanks, Sharon.
Mm-hmm.